All right, wonderful, good job.
That's it.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Gone for a year, only know like once.
Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Leah Marie. Thank you for tuning in. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for continuing to support me. I really appreciate it. First, I just want to tell you guys, today we are trying something new. I am going to take you guys along with me, if you see from the title below, to get laser hair removal. I know many of you are curious about the process, how it feels, how much it costs. So today we're going to dive into all of those things. I've been thinking about laser hair removal for a while. And actually, while I was in school in South Carolina, one of my battle buddies told me that she got it while she was in Saudi. She got her whole body done. And my sister also gets laser hair removal. So I decided to take the leap and see what it's like. I'm only getting laser hair removal on my face, so like my mustache area and my chin where I get stubborn hair. And yeah, so if you're interested in seeing more of this process, my thoughts, my feelings, how it feels, what it looks like, continue watching, and I will see you guys at the facility. Bye.
This side, no bad vibes on this side. That's how we do it on this side. No bad vibes on this side.
Lightens the skin, especially if the area is tan. That's why we can't have you with a tan before you come in it. Hyperpigmentation darkens the area, which is likely to happen on dark skin.
Okay.
These changes can resolve over a period of time. If you find that that's what's happening, you see if it does make the area darker. Vitamin E is the best way to start, but then it shouldn't really happen. I have you at a low laser setting, so, but if that doesn't happen, call us up, let us know right away that you're experiencing just a little bit of a darkness. Generally that, it can happen, but it's not that common.
Okay.
Scarring, which is very rare as well. And then if you could just sign that for me. And that's just that we went over the, possibilities of what can happen from laser, and that's just how life goes. And the next is your pre and post care. So they want you, I don't think you really have to worry about this for your lip and your chin area, but they want you to at least shave 4 to 12 hours before the treatment. No tweezing, waxing, plucking 6 weeks after, or prior or after your appointment, because that's going to mess up your hair growth. When we're doing laser, we're getting them all on the same cycle of hair growth, so we got to complete those cycles for you to really see that difference in your hair growth. If you start plucking, tweezing, shaving, waxing, anything like that, it restarts your hair cycle.
Okay.
No tanning, that's a huge must. So if you're going to be out in the sun, wear some
Sunscreen.
Make sure that you're, for the next 24 hours, at least until tomorrow, no makeup or anything like that. If don't put anything on the skin. If you need to put anything on the skin, only aloe vera.
Okay. What about like when you're doing your skincare routine? So just wash it with water, aloe vera, or no water or nothing?
You can use water.
Okay.
Rinse the area. I don't want you using any kind of products or anything like that. Don't use cleansers. You can start using that again tomorrow.
Okay.
But just because we don't want to stimulate that area, make it irritated or anything like that.
Okay.
So that's why we just, if you do want to do anything, rinse it and then put some aloe vera on.
Okay.
And that'll help too if you find that your skin's being a little dry.
Okay.
And you can get it cheap at Walgreens, Sally's. And sunless tanners are a safe alternative if you do want to tan. You must be off antibiotics for 7 days prior to the treatment. Please let us know if there's any change in your health or medication. Post-treatment, you must wear sunblock, at least 30 SPF. You will be sensitive to the sun for 72 hours after the treatment. No tanning. Hair will begin to shed at around 2 weeks post-treatment, so you can notice some hair fallout. Again, no tweezing, no, waxing, bleaching, nothing like that. Wait 24 hours or until irritation has resolved to reapply deodorant, makeup, and lotions. You may use a cold compress, clear aloe vera gel. Redness may last 2 to 5 hours, up to several days. Avoid exposure to hot tubs, saunas, swimming pools, working out. We just don't want you to build up a sweat in that area because it can cause clogged pores. You may experience swelling, which is edema, whatever, or itching in that area afterwards. It's very normal. Pardon?
How long is the working out part? Or if I work out, keep with how with me or
24 hours. Just don't work out for the next 24 hours. If you're gonna be working out, I mean, I don't. Make sure you're just not building up a sweat on your face. Once you feel that sweat coming up on your face, I'd say go ahead and pause it for a little bit.
okay.
You know. If you do experience swelling or irritation, topical hydrocortisone cream can be used. Oral Benadryl, non-drowsy Claritin. Yes. And then I'll have you sign that one for me.
I found out that I can control the camera on my phone with my watch.
Oh, that is super cool.
I didn't know that. I was playing with it.
That's awesome. Alright, I'm going to start by cleaning the area first.
Okay.
And then so we're doing your upper lip. And this might sting just a little bit because it's your upper lip and it's not going to smell the greatest. Alright, and then so for your chin area, are we just kind of doing that right there? Alright.
I think that's the only place I can hear it.
In a long time, think that I should. It's about time that I'ma get mine. Live my best life, best life, best life. Haven't felt good in a long time. Think that I should. It's about time that I'ma get mine. Live my best life, best life. All night, let's just do it right. 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 Everybody's talking, saying that we're on it, so we should get something, something to talk about. 'Cause everybody's talking, saying that we're on this, so we should give them something. Let's give them something to talk about. Oh, 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 oh.
You get it all?
I did. Okay. So, and where you do have those hairs, because they are kind of rooted in there, you're going to feel a little bit more in that area. It's very normal. What you can expect is I kind of, it reminds me of like when someone flicks you. And if somebody has a really hard flick, that's what it's going to feel like. Woo. Yep. But you got this. It's all worth it.
I think I'm more nervous about this one than I was about the other one.
Oh, I'm sure. It'll go well, though. Nothing to be nervous about. So you might get just a little bit of gel in your mouth. But don't worry, it is just gel. And it's going to keep it from getting you a little bit too much. In the sense of like that tingle. You okay?
That's the way it was. That's the way it was. You was good on the low for a faded fuck. I'm so faded love. Shit, what the fuck you complaining for? Feeling
glasses on for me. We've got to need our eye protection. And it's gonna go quick, so don't worry. You might tingle for a little bit, but it's gonna be a quick service. Can you extend your neck for me? Perfect. You're doing great. Perfect. All right, that's your chin. Not
that's
too bad,
it.
right? Yeah. All right, now go ahead. I'm gonna have you go like for me. So you're gonna tuck your lip like under your teeth. Yep, that's perfect. I'm gonna put just a little bit more gel on you because
Okay.
I don't want it to be right on your skin there. All right, wonderful, good job.
That's it?
See? Yeah, that's it. It's not that bad. I think a lot of people make it out like it's gonna be a lot worse, but.
I definitely thought it was going to be more than that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking each individual place where hair grows is where the laser goes.
See, and that's what the laser is big. So if you want to take a look at it, let me. All right, so this is the laser. So this whole thing there is shooting into your skin. So that's the circumference area that we're covering. So really, we just need it 1, 2, 3, and that covers your whole lip.
Oh.
Same with your chin. We just line that area, and we can only do one pass. We don't do more than one pass in one area because we don't want to overstimulate the skin. Especially for darker skin tones, we can cause hypopigmentation or hyperpigmentation, which is what we were talking about when the pigmentation of the skin changes, and we definitely don't want to do that. So, all right, and then let me get you cleaned up here. You're doing great. And then so we'll book your next session out. I think it's 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
I'm not sure that they have our schedule booked out yet, so when we get you to the front, we'll double check and make sure that we got you in for your next one. But I'm excited for you. This is such an awesome journey. So it's like I'm really like shading your lip there. And I'm gonna go over the area with some witch hazel. It just kind of helps with coagulation in that area.
Okay.
So 1 to 10. 10 being like that was horrible. 1 being like that was nothing. What did it feel like?
Probably a 3.
Okay, see that's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I think it's more nerve-wracking knowing that like, oh, it's considered a laser.
Yep.
Alright, it's all perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Thank you for coming in again.
Of course.